What up, tubers, and welcome back to another draft here on the Early Access Edge of Eternity event here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. All right, we're going to get through it fast because I don't know all the cards. What is this one? We've opened one of the planets. So all the planets enter tapped, add a color, and then they have some ability once you station them. This one is sack a creature, pay 2 life, draw cards equal to the power, sacrifice creature's power, activate only as a sorcery. So all of them are very, very good. We've also opened a special guest Blink Moth Nexus, which is kind of sweet because there is a good artifact deck in the format. Kind of want to just take this 1/3 Thieving Magpie that can't be blocked if you've cast 2 or more spells in a turn. Well, this one's also very good. 3 mana 2/2, beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gets +1/+1 against first strike until end of turn. So lots of good ones there. Actually, let's go aggro. I want to get some fast games in here. I don't know every card. I'm sure you don't know what every card is. So we're going to read together, which is going to make the drafting process a little bit awkward, but I want to do at least one draft of this early access since I've already done 3 sealeds. Anyways, so this is my 4th event. 3 sealeds, this is the first draft. Terminal Velocity, 6 mana. You can put an artifact or creature from your hand on the battlefield. That permanent gains haste. When this permanent leaves the battlefield, deals damage equal to its mana value to each creature, and at the beginning of your end step, sack it. That's cool. Let's take it. During your turn, other creatures you control get +1/+0 with the Warp ability. It's a 4 mana 4/3. Warp cards are extremely good, enabling Void, having ETBs for cheap costs, and then just later on being something is kind of nice. Add 1 mana of any color, sack it, draw X card with X number of different named lands. That card's also very cool. All right, let's take the red card, though. Let's go some red nonsense. Here's another one of those spacecrafts. This is a 4/5 flyer when it's fully stationed. And then whenever it attacks, you can put a creature from your hand onto the battlefield. So a little Elvish Piper type of gameplay there. The only red card in this pack is fine, though I don't think you need to take it early. Killing an artifact in this format's pretty decent. What is this one? 4 mana 3/1 that enters with 2/1/1 counters, or put an exiled card with warp on the bottom of its owner's library. It's not terrible. 4 mana 5/3, worst case. I kind of want to draft a red-blue artifact deck. I think I'm going to take the Cryogen Relic here. This is a nice common. 2 mana, enters, draws a card, and then you can sack it to draw an extra card, but it also can add a stun counter onto a tapped creature as well. A couple of decent black uncommons. 2 mana 2/2 haste that has warp, and then you can cast the warp ability from the graveyard so it can keep coming back. 5 mana 5/4 with void of drawing a card and losing a life. This is the Chocobo Racetrack with warp. The Eusocial Engineering. Eusocial Engineering. I'm going to take the Plasma Bolt here. 1 mana for 2 damage to any target, or 3 damage if you have Void active. Void is if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped. Doesn't have to be yours. Could be your opponent's that left as well. Counter target spell, the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. If the amount of mana spent to cast that spell is less than its mana value, you draw a card. Oh, so if you counter a warp card, you get to draw a card. It's not terrible. 2 mana 2/3 ETB mill 3, and then sack it, return a creature or spacecraft from your graveyard to the wow. Card is quite good. Mechanozoa is fine. What is this one? This is a weird one. I guess I'm just going to take the weird counter. Lightless Evangel. 2 mana 2/2. Whenever you sacrifice another creature or artifact, put a 1/1 counter on this. Oh, that's pretty good. Eumidian Terra Botanists. 2 mana 2/3 life. Landfall of Gain a Life is great. Boy, maybe I shouldn't be doing blue-red, or black. Yeah, blue-red then. God, that Botanist is kind of late. So is the Evangel, it feels like. Late, he says. Nobody's ever drafted this format. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I'm going to take the Evangel. You can put an artifact or creature from your hand on the battlefield. That permanent gains haste. When this permanent leaves, it deals damage equal to its mana value to each creature, and at the beginning of your end step, sack it. It's pretty cool, I think. Hymn of the Faller. Surveil one, then draw a card and lose one. Or with Void, you draw an extra. That seems good. Better than Decode Transmission. Actually, I guess this Moxite has synergy with Evangel, too. Another Blade of the Swarm. Bodyguard Elite's pretty great. There's a 1/1 counter theme in the format. So you can warp it at first, get a bunch of 1/1 counters on a different creature, and then hard cast it later on and still have a nice one. Beginning of your next, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, put a 1/1 counter on this. Okay, I mean, this on the wheel I'll probably just take now. Like, you don't want to... I don't think you want to take these early, unless one of them is absurd. I know the white one, it makes like a copy of an artifact or enchantment. But you'll always take these later on in draft if you're playing that color, you know? Whenever this becomes tapped, you gain 1 life. Put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. 2 mana, 2/1 artifact. Seems okay. Beginning of your end step. I don't like this type of card. I think I'd rather have the nutrient block. Getting some red-black sacrifice artifact themes up in here. Warmaker Gunship, 3 mana, 4/3. When it enters, deals damage equal to the number of artifacts you control to target creature and opponent controls. Flying Flame Tongue Kavu! I kept calling Esperama from Final Fantasy Flame Tongue. This is a lot more akin to Flame Tongue. What are my artifact counts at? Only 3 right now. 6 mana, 5/6 spacecraft. Did I say vehicle? Spacecraft. Enters, return a creature or enchantment from your graveyard. Whoa! That's very good. That's a 5/6. Grav kills here. Just solid exile target creature, spacecraft. Nice. The Interceptor Mechan. Played against this in a lot of my sealeds. 4 mana, 2/2 flyer that when it enters, you get to return an artifact or creature from your graveyard to your hand. So it's a 4 mana flying Gravedigger, and then Void of putting a 1/1 counter on it at end of turn. It's great. Cool. So red-black artifact / Void deck here. Oh, this is neat. I will eventually draft this card, but today is not the day. Not with our start. Pack 1, sure. We're already in Pack 2. We've got a Kavaron Harrier. 1 mana, 2/1 that can make a 2/2 that's attacking. And it sacks the token at end of combat, so that's actually pretty good for Void. Also have a Zookeeper Mechan. Just a nice mana dork in red. I think I like the mana dork there more. This one's good too. 6 mana, 4/4 flying. ETB, boost your creature's power, one of your creature's power, and maybe even kill an opponent's creature. That's great. Whenever another creature or artifact you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's pretty good. Is that better than the feeder? Probably not. Yeah, this is looking cool. Nowadays, we get smart Kavu, man. What a world. Full bore. It's a decent red trick, right? 1 mana for +3/+2. And then some warp value. Do I have any warp creatures? I don't think I have any warp. Just infuriate with upside. Another one of the Sledge class seed ships. What is this one? 4 mana, 2/4 flyer. Whenever this becomes tapped, you can sack another creature artifact. You do draw a card. That's great in our deck. Really good with nutrient blocks. Sack the nutrient block to the swarm color. Draw 2 cards. Because this doesn't care about how it was put into the graveyard from the battlefield. 3 mana, 2/3 lifelink. When this attacks, you can sack another creature artifact. You can do. That triggers our void and good with the nutrient blocks. This is a really cool defender. It's artifact synergy and it's really good at stationing your spaceships. Hey, the Kavaron came back. Oh no, it's pick 8. Pick 8 Kavaron. Cool. Little red-black artifacts. I am optimistic that this deck or this format will be good, but I am not going to assume it's as good as Final Fantasy was. This one, 5 mana, 4/5 reach void, gets a 1/1 counter. 7 mana artifact spacecraft that shoots for 10. We'd rather play the 4/5 there. 4 mana, 3/4 that, as long as you control an artifact, gets +1/+0 death touch. That's not bad. Equal to its mana value to each creature. I might play the discard effect. 4 mana, 3/3 artifact haste with warp 2. Seems like filler, but maybe. Okay, we're red-black. We've opened a red-black rare. Mutinous Massacre. Choose odd or even. Destroy each creature with mana value of the chosen quality. Then gain control of all creatures until end of turn. Whoa! Wait. Choose odd or even. Destroy each creature with mana value of the chosen quality. This is gonna be terrible. A lot of... Wait, what? I also have been Stirring Wildwood? What the hell? I mean, how can I not try this? Weft Walking. 6 mana enchantment in blue. It probably does something insane, but also nothing the first turn. No, when this enters, if you cast it, shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library, then draw 7. The first spell each player casts during each of their turns may be cast... Wait. The first spell each player cast... Okay, that's not unplayable. Well, actually... Is it? I don't even know. 3 damage to each opponent. Exile artifacts with mana... Okay, that's bad in our deck. Choose one. Deals 3 damage to each opponent. I mean, you're the only one that gets to draw 7, but... Systems Override. So this is the act of treason that can auto, quote-unquote, crew a spacecraft. How many sacrifice effects do I have? Can you steal and sack in this format very well? Because I know there are some free sacrifice effects. I know I have the 2/4 flyer. Oh, I have the crawler too. Okay, we can try this. When this creature enters, exile each opponent's graveyard, create a land or... That's just a very good uncommon. Actually, I'm going to take that and probably wheel the other one. Man, anything that makes a lander token is just so good in my eyes. Lander tokens are so sick. 6/5 Flying Haste is not terrible. Virus Beetle's probably not terrible. Take a virus here. Go for some more cheaper things. A third seed ship. Watery Grave. Another nutrient block. Another comet crawler. This one's good. 2/3 that gives a creature +1/+1 in haste until end of turn at sorcery speed. Though 4 mana, 6 damage to a creature and make a lander is probably better for us. Make a lander, then you can sack an artifact. When you do, it deals 2 damage to each creature. I like that card. Alright, we can take our Drill 2 Deep and play that one now if we want to. I don't. What is this? Halia Ascendant Cadet. 5 mana, 3/3. Enters or attacks, put a 1/1 counter on target creature, 1/1 more creature, 1/1 deal combat damage. Oh, that's cool. It's going to be a good curve out green-white card. 4/4 flying bolt when it enters for 7 is not bad. Okay, what do we cut here? How many artifacts did I end up with? 10? 10 artifact cards, and then I do have a bunch of cards that also make artifacts. I guess this is filler. Something like that, maybe? Oh, no, the active treason came back. Right, we do want that. Okay, this looks like a cool deck. No idea how it's going to play out, as this is my literal first draft of the format. But having played a few seals, I have a basic gist of things, I think. Good creature curve. What's my worst card? I guess this doesn't have any synergy. It's just a solid common. Try it like that. Get our Susur Secundi. And ship it like this. All right, round 1, first draft of the Edge of Eternity format. All right, let's do this. Red, black, artifact sack. Timeless classic. We have 2-drop, 3-drop. Well, I guess this is not going to be a 3-drop. It can shoot something for 1 by itself. I mean, I guess that's not irrelevant. Yeah, worst case scenario, you ping for 1. The nutrient block? Did they give me a mirror match already? Rigged arena. Don't you do it. All right, not a pure mirror. That one's very good, man. 2/3 for 2. You get a lander token if the opponent has more lands than you, and then the landfall gets buffed. Oy, oy, oy. Alright, I guess the game plan is get up to 7 mana here. Wait, what the hell? Mardu? The natural Mardu? Say it ain't so. What is happening? Servandum. Whenever another creature you control dies or is put into exile, put a 1/1 counter on it, and you gain 1 when it dies, or to put into exile while its power is 4 grade, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. Ay, ay, ay. So it's going to level up to a 3/3. Okay, that's fine. Kill that now. Servandum's going to turn into a 3/3 as well. Sure. Where are my artifacts? Cavaron Harrier. Yeah, man, they're just 3-color Mardu. No problem with their mana. Seriously? Okay. So they're letting me gain 2 life and kill their creature for free in exchange for making Servandum a 4/4. I don't think that's right. I'll take it, though. Yep, just gonna shoot their Harrier. Wait, is this not an artifact? Oh, it said 0. Oh, the 0 is the stationing right now. That's what that is. Okay. I think we do this. Just turn into a creature right now. And then since this can't block anyways, now we can station this. Go up the station train. Do not care about that. I do take 8. Max is the number of artifacts you control. It's not very many, is it? But I guess it's just better to play out a 4/4 flyer here. A little bit greedy to attack, but it is life. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, Servandum has vigilance. Oh, I just assumed it was tapped. Okay. I didn't even look at their board. I just assumed their creature was tapped because it attacked last turn. Right. Well, both players have thrown away creatures now. Yeah, I'd be crushing them had I not made that play. All right, I'm going to 2-for-1 myself. Whoopsies. The hell is this? Eternity Elevator. Add 3. Add X of any one color. X is the number of charge. Okay, this card is not good. Don't mind seeing that, I guess. I mean, I guess I'm not blocking, right? Uh-oh. I guess I might have blocked if I knew they were playing a haste creature. All right, I'm at 1. Wait, how did this trigger? Because it was warped? I'm confused there. I deserve to lose this game. For the record. Dead to any interaction. Okay, that doesn't kill me. That's odd. That's odd. Okay. Oh, Nutrient Block's actually a good draw, too. I feel like I'm supposed to probably do this, but let's see. If I do this... Choose odd or even destroy each creature with mana value of the chosen quality, then gain control of all creatures until end of turn. Untap them, they gain haste. So I should attack for 8 first, right? And then cast this? And kill all odd creatures? Right. Okay. Good. All right, that was pretty nice. The hell is this thing? 4 mana, 2/4. Beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, make a tapped 2/2. Oh my god. That's bad. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Wait, I could put a 1 mana. Okay, that's funny. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not looking good here, friends. Not looking good. So I need to draw something that costs 4 or more, I guess? What the hell is this thing? Whenever it enters or attacks, other creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain Death Touch until end of turn. And it's a 4/4 Death Touch lifelink. Okay. Okay, so we go like this. Station. Draw 4. Oh, that works! Put an artifact or creature from your hand on the battlefield. That permanent gains haste. When this permanent leaves, it deals damage equal to its mana value to each creature at the beginning of your end step. Sack it. Huge. I even think I keep my Mechan, right? None of these have random reach or anything, right? Okay. Dude, I think I'm crushing, because I think I keep my Mechan here, too. Oh! Oh, they drew another menace creature, but that's okay. So we go 6 damage. Surveil 1, draw a card, lose 1 life, and then draw another card. So I draw 2, go to 1. We're definitely just double spelling here. Oh, baby! Exile an artifact from your grave, put a 1/1 counter on it, then it deals damage equal to its power to any target. But that is not an ability they can use right now. Let's go! Oh my god, what a game. Unbelievable win. Whew! Alright, gonna retire there. Thanks for watching this. Oh god. Ay, 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 ay. That was insane. Just needed to wrath their board basically twice. Holy moly. That might be our peak game right there. Crazy, crazy. Sounds real slow, but I'll give it a shot. Another red-black mirror match. Have opponent targeting create 2 landers. Nope. 2 mana, 4/3. Good job. I mean, I guess I'm gonna keep that because it's a turn sooner than the massacre. And it can kill anything. I might just lose here. Can Comet, or rather Orbital Plunge something next turn. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, High Market! Wait, they're sacking the blade. Crazy. Well, I guess I'm gonna just lose here. Kill this, lose a life, go to 8, then go to 4. Well, this is what I get for keeping this hand. Yeah, they should sack. Puts me to 1, right? Oh no, it does just kill me! Look at that! That was an aggro draw. And I drew a bunch of literal do-nothings, so... Lesson learned. Actually, I should probably just cut this pump effect and be running the drill too deep in our deck anyways. On the draw, I'll keep it. Yay, swamp. Another? Everybody has that card. Sheesh. The hell is this? Until end of turn, target creature gains whenever it's dealt damage, you draw that many cards in the... Oh my gosh. Stop it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, nutrient block. Do work. It's basically a Phyrexian arena if they want to, or even better. Yowza. That's going to be hard for us to beat. Sure. To find a larger creature for our Comet Crawl, or for our Terminal Velocity to wipe, but I guess that's not even good right now, is it? Well, we'll always have game 1. Because right now we're just losing to Requiem. With instant speed burn effects, though, you can get your opponent pretty good. I'm getting absolutely massacred here, though. Holy smokes. And they kill my Comet Crawler. Holy smokes, and this loses 3 life, too. Come on, play some more stuff pre-combat for some reason. I am giving them 2 more cards by waiting on this Litho breaking. For what that's worth. Actually, I'm gonna sacrifice the beetle. Oh yeah, of course I sacrificed the beetle. anything as first strike. Sacks a non-token creature of their choice. All right. Dude, we are getting obliterated. Sheesh. I'm at 5. I'm at 2 on board right now. Bonnie just has 20 cards in their hand. All right. You got me. No chance. Man, we have just been demolished. We have game 1. And now we've gotten absolutely bonker wrecked the next 2 games. Let's see if we can get a few more wins. Good beats. Where's a red source? There it is. Oh, this is a good hand. This is a nice curve. Two damage. 2 damage to a tapped creature, or what's the other ability? Target artifact or creature gains indestructible until the end of turn. That's a nice one. Two-one, that whenever you cast your second spell, it puts a 1/1 counter on it. Put a 1/1 counter on a creature, draw a card. Wow! 1/1 counter on a creature, draw a card is great. Sheesh. That was just warp. Okay, they're gonna lock that down. That's fine. Good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this to trigger our mech-in as well. Four mana and sacking nutrient block. I like seeing that. Into a 1/1 that makes a 1/1, and then they can pay 6 and sack it to get an equipment and put it on the battlefield. Okay. We're going to start drawing cards with this station, and it's going to feel real good. Draw cards equal to sacrifice creature's power. Activate only as a sorcery. I dig it. So we have the mechan combo of 7 pump and then sack as well if we really wanted to, but... Just gonna try to bury them with card advantage now. Stelly Reclaimer. 3/4 flying for 5. When it enters, return a non-creature non-land with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of mana spent, and it's warp 3. That card's very good too. 6/5/0/2. So they have a bunch of evens. However, I also have a bunch of evens. Tap target artifact or creature, draw a card. Okay, well, I guess we just draw 6 now. Pretty good. Yeah, this planet we have is nuts. Whenever you cast your second spell, make a 1/1 draw. They have a second Reclaimer. Crazy. Okay, well now this on odd is insane. But if I do it on... If I blow up all evens... No, it's just... Well, man, it's good either way, isn't it? Oh wait, I'm gonna just kill them. What am I talking about? Kill all odds, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. Slow rolling the opponent there, unintentionally, but definitely slow rolling. Yeah, that card's pretty funny. I don't know how good it is, but it's certainly pretty funny. Dak, what are you doing? Actually, I keep this. Turn 2 Mechan. I have Litho Breaking. And I don't need to sack the Lander token if I don't want to. Or I could just rip the swamp. See? Easy. That's a decent common. 2/2, whenever another artifact you control enters, you can pay 1 if you do put a 1/1 counter on it. So if they have another 2-mana artifact... Oh, they're just going to kill my mana dork. That's fine. Sacking Nutrient Block to the Litho Breaking is pretty good. Obviously, I could sack the Virus Beetle too, but the Nutrient Block gives me the card immediately instead of me needing to pay 2 to do so later on, you know? Discarded a Pinnacle Killship. Pass? Okay. I'm fine just chilling. I want to kill that pangolin before it can get to a 3/3. Come on, play one more thing with 2. Ugh. Other creatures you control have haste. Artifact cards and red cards in your hand have warp. That's gross. I'm gonna sacrifice the block here still. Kill their pangolin. Keep my lander token, draw a card. Oh my gosh. Warp on a Nebula Dragon? That is disgusting. Holy crap, we're dead. I am extremely dead here. I can put 5 counters on my planet, but that doesn't do anything. Damn, Tanic into the Nebula Dragon is absurd. Yep, that's a 4-3 haste. Not being able to kill a 3-5 is kind of hurting me, huh? Very screwed here. Extremely very screwed. This is not how I wanted my first draft of the format to go. We did have some cool plays, but getting actual obliterated, mainly by the aggro strats. I guess I don't have that much good interaction. Oh my gosh, another one. Barf. I mean, that's not that bad, I guess. Interceptor. I'm grabbing another lifelinker here. I'm dead to their dragon at some point later, I'm sure, but for now, we might be able to survive. Legendary creature Kavu Pilot. Actually, where's that active treason effect? That would do a lot of work for us. Alright, I mean, obviously gonna get blown out here, don't have a choice. Oh, if they're just killing one creature, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, if I can kill Tanic this turn, we might stand a small chance, but that's pretty funny. Just dead. I could block and try to instant speed crew, but They have the Hasty Dragon next turn. All right, we got absolutely demolished. We had 2 games where we did win with like the Mutinous Massacre, which was nice, but otherwise it was a complete beating. I think these cards are probably both good though, generally. This, I think Massacre is a lot better than Velocity, but I think they're both solid. All right, good beats. 2-3 for my first draft. Not where we want to be, but chalk it up to not knowing the format and, well, hopefully we can do better than that next time. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you back later. Bye-bye.